I'm Glen. Run a company called OxPest Control in Leicester, and I service Leicestershire area for general pest control, domestic and commercial.
How long have you been on board with Leeds every day?
Not long actually, only about 6 weeks.
And how did you first hear about Leeds every day?
Keith, my account manager, called me up out of the blue and spoke to me about Leadseveryday and explained to me what they can do for my business and help to grow my business. So obviously I was intrigued to hear what he had to say really, and listen to what he said, and went from there.
After Keith got in contact with you, what was it about that initial phone call that made you come on board?
Well, Keith just seemed a very genuine person. He didn't promise the earth. He gave realistic goals of what I could achieve and how much it was going to cost to get there, and it all sounded very reasonable and very feasible. So I sort of looked at the website and looked at the other testimonials that have been on YouTube, and even spoke to one of the chaps that made a testimonial, which sort of made up my mind to give it a chance.
How were you generating your business before you joined Leeds every day?
Well, the usual Facebook, which is, I don't know, sometimes it seems a bit of a race to the bottom because everybody wants a price, and then the prices just go lower and lower and lower as people respond. Ad magazines. Tried ad mags, didn't get anywhere at all with them.
How would you compare that to now being with Leeds every day?
Oh, it's night and day. It's far better. Before I was getting nothing. I was getting frustrated that I hadn't heard anything. I was ringing them up saying, the ad magazines up saying, have they actually been delivered? I've heard nothing. But this Leadseveryday provide targeted marketing, which seems to work very well. So I'm very happy with it.
In your own words, could you sort of explain how our service works?
I gave Keith all the details of the company, what I do, what I intend to do, and where I want to cover, what areas I want to cover, and then sort of leave it to the marketing team and let them do the magic. They come through on the telephone, so I'll get direct calls, and also I get, if they fill out a contact form, I get that via email, and every time I have any contact at all, I get a text message saying this number's called, this is who it is, etc., etc.
How easy would you say it was to get started with Leeds every day?
Very easy. Yeah, simple. It couldn't be easier.
How would you say your business was going before you joined Leeds every day?
Pest control wasn't my only stream of income. It was going okay, but I wanted to increase the pest control side. Eventually I want the pest control to take over everything and be 100% pest control. So it was going okay, but I'm much happier now. I've got Leeds every day helping me grow my pest control business.
What were your thoughts when we first explained how much it cost?
Well, again, because I paid all the money out for ad mags and things like that, I was a bit worried about throwing more good money after bad. So, when they said it was X amount of pounds, I sort of like, ooh, I don't know. But then I worked it out per week, per day, what I could get per lead, and it seemed to add up. So, you might think it's quite expensive, but I don't think it is really.
How many jobs would you say you do on average a week off the back of our service?
Off the back of your service, I get 1 or 2 a day.
How much additional revenue would you say you gain as a result of those generations?
Probably 30% more per month.
How much do you spend with us a month?
£180. I'm on the sort of like the starter package. Starter package, he explained to me, was a minimum of 10 leads per month. And I think I've done 10 leads in a week before. Some days you don't get any calls, some days you get 2 or 3 calls. How
would you say this revenue's changing your business?
Well, it's enabling me to invest more money into the pest control side of things, buy more and more products to help me with the business. So, my valley's fully stocked now with everything I need to do any job. So, yeah, it's helped me immensely. And now I'm sort of into profit that will go in my pocket, if you like.
What part will we play in your future, and can you see a future without us in it?
The part you'll play in my future is hopefully to grow my business even more, to get to the stage where I am 100% pest control. Would I come away from you? Probably not.
What would you say the biggest job is you've done?
I'm not sure what the biggest is. The biggest achievement I had, I was sent round to a family by a property management company who'd had rats in their property for 5 years. They'd sent various other pest control companies out there and they hadn't managed to get them rat free. Did a course of treatments and then I did rat proofing, and I've been around twice since then just to see how they are, see whether they're rat free, and they're rat free. I've cured the family of rats.
How would you say in that time Leadseveryday has helped you?
Like I said, I've gone from literally 0 telephone inquiries, other than from my current customers, to having new inquiries come through throughout the week. So it's helping me.
Would you recommend Leadseveryday to other business owners?
Definitely, yeah. But no pest controllers in my area, thank you.
What would you say to people who are thinking about joining, but they're sceptical about it? What advice would you give them?
Well, I was sceptical, but I did my research, I did my due diligence, and it's worked for me. So if it's worked for me, I don't see why it can't work for you.
What do you think of our customer service and your account manager?
Keith, he's a fantastic chap. He's brilliant. He's good to talk to. He'll always be honest with me. He doesn't promise to over-deliver. If I ring him up, somebody else answers the phone, I'll leave a message for him, and then he'll be back to me within an hour or two.